Welcome to my space. It's your girl Gold, where I share my experiences about Luxembourg and my personal views about things. What is with this recent pandemic of virtually all the teachers in Nigeria, especially those that are teaching phonics, trying to pronounce, be it Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa names, trying to pronounce them with phonics? Like, why are we trying so hard to shed away the meaning of a name? Because every name represents a culture. Every name represents an identity. It embodies its special or unique meaning. So anytime you are trying to pronounce, and be it Igbo name or Hausa name or Yoruba name, you're trying to pronounce it, and you are trying as much as possible to pronounce it with American tongue, honestly, you are taking away the context. You are taking away the meaning of that particular name. You are taking the meaning away. Shows how empty, how shallow-minded you are, because you don't own your identity with pride. I live in a country where majority of the person speaks French. If you are trying to pronounce their name and you are not sounding French, they will pause to correct you. But it's quite annoying that we have a teacher somewhere trying to pronounce Chimamanda as Chimamande. Now you trying to pronounce Chimamanda as Chimamande. What is now the meaning? Because Chimamanda has a meaning. Now you're trying to pronounce it in an American way. For you, it's an American way, but to me, is, I don't know. I don't want to sound off in this video because I'm not an off person. So you're trying to pronounce Chimamanda. You're not twisting Chimamanda to be Chimamande. Because my friend just shared this story with me. You're trying to twist it to be Chimamande. You are honestly changing the meaning of that name, and it doesn't sit well with somebody like me. So next time you are trying to enroll your child or your ward into a school, try as much as possible to have a proper conversation. These are one of the things that you should try and pronounce my child's name. Let me know how you pronounce it, because I don't want my child to come back. Instead of saying my name is Ikoma, I will not tell my mother that my name is Ikoma. If I say Ikoma, it doesn't have any meaning, because obviously it doesn't have any meaning. So when you're trying to pronounce something, say anything, I beg that you try as much as possible to pronounce those words like a native speaker of that particular language. When you're trying to pronounce a comma, try as much as possible to pronounce it as a comma, so that so that the meaning will not. If you tell me that you're pronouncing a comma as a comma, probably because of your mother tongue, is a little bit understandable, but I'll still stand to correct you that my name is a comma and not a comma. So if you're that teacher and you're watching me, try as much as possible to maintain a stand. When you're teaching English, you are permitted to do whatever you want to do. But when you are trying to pronounce a child's name, try as much, especially when it's not an English word, try as much as possible to make that name retain its original meaning. This is my space, and of course I share my views concerning everything, things that I feel like I share my views, especially things that I feel like people are not maybe talking as they should. So this is just my space, and I'm free to say anything I want to say. Bye.